Tata Nano. So before I start, I would like to give introduction of my team. I'm Yugin Pradap. So just history of Tata Motors. Established in the year 1945, it is the India's largest automobile company with a consolidated revenue of near about 14 billion USD, and it is the first company which is listed in the New York Stock Exchange in the year 2004 in September, and there are over 4 million Tata vehicles which are on Indian roads. Now, if you look at the Indian automobile industry, India is the largest and the fastest growing car market in the world. We can see that the car market was growing about almost 25% in the year, and the passenger vehicle export was near about 12.7% annually. And India basically exported two continents, that is Asia and Africa, and then they export near about 30% annually, and they reached 850,000 units in the year 2005 and 6. Now, if we see that the chart between country and motor vehicles, we can easily calculate that there are only 12 motor vehicles per 1,000 citizens of India. So there is a lot of opportunity in India for this car market. And we have segmented the vehicles in 4 parameters like passenger vehicles, commercial vehicles, two-wheeler and three-wheeler. And we can see that two-wheeler, our market is the second largest. Now if you look at the sales trend of passenger car and two-wheelers in India 2008, we can see that there is a significant growth of 27% from the year 2002, 2003, 2004, and then we can see that there is 70% growth from the year 2003, 2004, and then we can see that there is a near about 7% growth, then we can see 20% growth, then we can see near about 12% growth. So there is a lot of opportunity in this passenger car market. And if we just look at the two-wheeler sales and the sales of this passenger car, we can see that two-wheelers are near about 4.9%, sale of two-wheelers near about 4.9% higher than the passenger car. And if Tata Nano is able to capture some of the percentage market of two-wheeler, then it would be a huge market for it.
If we want to divide our Indian automobile sector, we can categorize in 4 parts. That's our passenger vehicles, commercial vehicles, two-wheeler and three-wheeler. We can see that two-wheeler is the most dominating sector, which is about around 77%, and passenger vehicles is around 16%. Now, these are the major players in Indian passenger vehicle market. Tata Motors lying in 16.6%. However, this percentage can increase if we tap some of the two-wheeler markets. If we segment passenger vehicles by style and design, we can get 4 segments: hatchback, sedan, SUV and super premium. Tata Nano will be in hatchback segment. And if we segment it according to price, Tata Nano will come in the below 3 lakh segments, and all the other segments are. And if we segment it according to the size and the length of the car, Tata Nano will come to the A1 mini segment.
I don't want to see this. If there is anything significant, so okay.
Thank you, Rupa. Based on the customer behavior and on the information that we have, you can think of the product features and what are the price, and on that will make us how to use the marketing index. So the main features that will be attracting the customers is basically it's a family car. So it will be just compact in size, and so it's easy to park, easy to drive, and moreover the high mileage. So when the petrol prices are increasing, so this is a very important feature on which Nano can be focusing, that the high mileage that it is having. On the price aspect, definitely it's the most affordable car, so it will definitely attract a huge customer base. And the place is basically this will be targeting the tier 1 and the tier 2 cities, and to some extent the metro cities will also be targeted. But the promotion, as far the promotion is concerned, the Tata already has a great network of the dealers and for all the promotional activities. So Tata as such won't face any problem in promoting Nano.
Nano actually didn't have any problem with its promotion. The problem was, in fact, on the other side.
So psychological behavior.
Yeah, actually this product has got so much of this created so much of the buzz in the market. It was such a highly expected product. Probably if you see in last 2 decades, probably it was one of the most sought out
Most valuable product.
kind of product. But when it came into the market, I mean, it didn't probably fulfill the expectations of the customer. And also that there was a problem with how it has been positioned also.
The wrong image.
The psychological aspect also. Well, we have already segmented the market, the automotive market. Let's now find out what are the specific sectors it will be targeting. As far as the region is concerned, definitely we will be targeting the Asia and the Africa, in the bigger sense, the continent wise. And then, as I've already mentioned, the Tier 1 and the Tier 2 cities will be its main focus. Coming back to the demographic aspect, here the one thing is for sure that the nuclear families are growing. So that will be definitely one special, these families, as the picture that you can see, so basically why drive in such a way or why travel in such a way.
But
You can
did they
just-
show this thing? They didn't show this. This is what
Yeah,
what
that's-
the problem was. Had the company placed an option for this kind of segment, actually they would have done much better. This is what the company hasn't done it. Okay.
When we see of the picture, it
Yeah.
seems that it's unsafe, it's uncomfortable, everything. So why don't you shift to this nano? So this is the kind of positioning we can think of that while focusing on the market. And then the gender wise, yeah, the nano is it has got elegant look, it has elegant interior finish. So the female population will find it easier to drive and easier to park, especially in the busy urban streets. So it will especially attract the female executives to some extent as well. And the income, well, even though it has been mentioned the lower middle and the middle income households specifically, what I personally feel is that even the people in the higher segments who already has a car and needs another car for some other daily needs, they will also find that nano is just fitting their parts. Next I will ask Manish.
Now we are going to talk about brand reason. And Nano is going to present the big brand value for India, that is Tata, as well as Tata Motors. So to define a brand prism, there are 6 parameters on basis of which the brand prism is defined. First is physics. That is how it looks actually. The looks and the features, the brand name, all those associated with Nano is good enough. And then come to personality. Like if we transfer the product into a personality, then what kind of person it will be? It is basically, when it will be basically culture oriented. The culture of Indian society will represent like that. And the culture, target people, student, middle class. We are actually targeting the student and the middle class household. Now relationship is what a product is and what the value they want to communicate as a brand to the consumers. Like the benefits, quality, services in this relevant growing economy, Nano will be a good product for them. Now reflection is the thinking in the consumer minds what they think about the product. Like we have thought like mainly Nano might have a constant that it can be a second car, but we are trying to focus it that it could be for the first time users also, even for the bike users also. Now the self-image, it is what the consumer thinks about himself. Like buying a Nano, he should be like enthusiastic and positive minded. Now constraints and positioning. Like before positioning, we have to think about something like households who had an aspiration to move to something better and not necessarily cheaper. Even if the consumer was in the income bracket, he aspired for something cooler. Like there is a statement like in India, people buy the car thinking about what they want to be, and they buy the house deciding that what they are actually. And the next one is the car in India is still a symbol of self-esteem. That's what I repeated. People might view this car as a poor people's car, because this is only in the range of 1 and 1.5 lakh. So there is a threat of that also. There is a chance that people think Nano is a compromise car. People might think that as this is going to be a lesser price car, so there might be some compromise in the features also. So these are the constraints. Now positioning. Basically, if we separate the market parts, one is the rural, one is the smaller cities and other the urban areas. That can be two different type of positioning, because the demand in these two markets is something different.
Can you
Focusing
do that? We were discussing about positioning yourself sometime back.
but sir, the demand is too much. Like I want to say that
You
in the
cannot have
small-
it two, otherwise you come out with two different segments.
like
Okay, we'll discuss.
focusing on some of the features like maneuverability, the Maruti Suzuki Alto was positioned exactly in this way. It was like in mileage, it was similar to Maruti Zen, and in performance, it was like Hyundai Verna. Tata have also several brands in car segment also. They can use this type of concept also. Now, positioning the brand and not the car. There could be an initial positioning of the Tata brand rather than the car till the market understands the features sought by the consumer. Tata is a big brand that is trustworthy to the Indian consumer. So, better to use the Tata brand name primarily. Now, focusing on special segments like working women or college students as the first car. This can help Tata create a generation of customers and keep these students in the same family as they grow up. Now, when you think about it, so 1.5 lakh car, it is people might think about this is the second option. Like they already have a car, they want to buy one more to for some reasons. But we want to attract some segments where it can be the first car. So for that, we would like to show your interest on college students and working women. Now, strategy is to sell maximum car to maximum people, not concentrating much on a specific audience. It's not like that we will be concentrating on a specific area, on a specific set of intended audiences, but as a whole, there might be some demand somewhere. So, it's our motto is about selling maximum car to maximum. Provide more features which
That
eliminates
is
the
fine. You've done something very fun. I mean, you have looked into the numbers also or not? No.
it's a little
Just show me.
Now coming to the consumer behavior, it is one of the most important aspect of the segmentation. As we can see from the
No,
bar graph,
as a strategic option, have you looked into what would be the possible option and what are their economic viability? Just go to some of the slides to the end. And that is the last slide which we are showing this consumer behavior.
no, sir.
No, go ahead. Are you taking the data out of the case also?
Just you told about some specific question, we try to address that.
No, just go. Go back to the previous slide. I want to basically I want to show you something else which is required in this case. We have a limited time, otherwise we could have seen what they have done.